Ko rangi te maunga, ko here tau te whenua, ko whakaki nui a rua te waiu. Ko Ngāti Hene te pairu, Ngāti Hene pua, me ngai te ipu aku hapu, ko Ngāti Kahungune te iwi, ko Tahitimu te waka. Tēnā koutou katoa. My name is Richard Brooking and I'm the chairman of the Whakaki Lake Trust. The Whakaki Lake is managed by 9 ahu whenua trustees on behalf of 1,700 beneficial owners. It is almost 500 hectares in size, has an average depth of 1 metre and whenever it overfills must be opened to the sea at an area called Pāka. The lake level during the winter months is maintained at about 1.5 metres above sea level. During the summer the lake is only open to the sea if a forced close of the outlet can be achieved to maintain that 1.5 metre level. The summer period for the Lakes Trust starts on the 1st of September every year. To ensure that the last of the winter rains are held in the lake, it is only open to the sea after that date in exceptional circumstances. If there is a long hot dry summer, a lake level at about 1.5 metres will ensure that the habitat for our tuna and other fauna is not compromised. This year the lake opening was triggered by excessive rain, creating a problematic lake level for our neighbours. The Lake Trust agreed to open the lake to the sea with a proviso that there would be a forced closure using 3 machines. An agreement for opening and closing the lake was reached, taking into account high tide times, favourable weather conditions, wind direction and sufficient daylight hours. The lake was opened to the sea on the 12th of September when it was at 2.4 metres above sea level, with a closure planned for the morning of the 14th of September at high tide. On the 13th of September, several trustees believed it should be closed that day. Both HBRC staff and the contractor were asked to attempt a forced closure. The high tide, however, was too late in the afternoon and the forced closure had to be abandoned for safety reasons. The possibility of a disaster when working in the dark to both man and machine was a risk that they were not prepared to take. The decision to abandon the initial forced closure was the right one, and on the 14th of September, on the high tide and in full daylight, the outlet was successfully closed. Under the Whakaki Freshwater Improvement Fund application, the proposal to construct a weir will make any further forced closings unnecessary. The summer level of the lake will be set by the weir at 1.5 metres. When the lake level hits 1.8 metres, we can then open it to the sea. This will be in line with our winter policy and will give certainty to all our neighbours. The Lake Trust will have ensured that the habitat will have sufficient water for the summer and everybody will be relieved once a consistent lake level is achieved. The management of the lake level will be more predictable and the lake edges will be able to be more clearly defined for riparian planting and better land management purposes. We would like to thank the Hawke's Bay Regional Council for their support and in particular Mike Perry, Nathan Heath and Dr. Andy Hicks. We would also like to acknowledge the contractor Hamish Pride and his team, our iwi relations, the Whakaki Catchment Group and of course our Whakaki whānau for all their support. Kia ora.